Hi, I'm Leroy Watkins from MyBike, and I'm going to use the next few moments to walk you through our membership portal. So once you become a member, you're entitled to some free services including tune-ups, adjustments, concierge service, and discounts on parts and labor. Now to keep track of all your benefits, you're going to want to log into your profile page in our membership portal, and to get there, you're going to want to go to the membership login link on our homepage. You're immediately bumped over to our membership portal, where you're going to see some welcome content on the left. You'll see some events on the right, and in the upper right hand corner is where you will log in. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to assume a couple things. We're going to assume that I am a basic member who used concierge service to get the brake pads on my bike replaced, and MyBike notified me my bike was ready and my invoice needed to be paid online. So let's walk through that process of how we do that, and then as we're going through it, I'll just point out some other things in the membership portal that are worth to point out. And what we see immediately is our profile page. This balance due is what I owe for my brake pads, but before we look at the invoice, let's just take a look at our profile page by clicking the word profile right over here. We see that I'm a basic member and that my membership benefits expire March 28th. As we scroll down the page, we see that the bike on file is my black Specialized. Now in the sub-navigation, we have a couple of links here, but the most important being where it says invoices and payments, because that's where I'm going to click to view the invoice my bike created for me. Once I click it, I can see the invoice, and if I click further into it, I can get a line item invoice of what was done to my bike. I see that the brake pads were $10, the labor was $5, but because I'm a member, I get a discount, so the grand total is $14.07. From this screen right here, I can actually pay online, and once that payment goes through, I can schedule concierge service to have my bike delivered back to me on my schedule. Now let's back up to the previous page and look at a couple of things here. Where it says March 28th, invoice 23, let's say I got my flat tire changed in May and I got my chain replaced in July. What begins to happen is a history of invoices builds up here, so I can look back to see what was done to my bike during the length of my membership, which is a pretty cool thing to be able to do. Now if we go back to the profile page, I just want to point out that it says the word tune-up 1 here. Being a basic member, it entitles you to 1 free tune-up. The space to the right is blank, which means that this perk has not yet been redeemed. Once the bike gets a tune-up, then the date will be filled in here, and we know that perk can no longer be used. But we still have access to the discounts on parts and labor, concierge service, and braking gear adjustments. Now at the main navigation at the top, we have events, forums, news, members. And the events field are just ways for us to highlight different triathlons, sprints, or other bike-related events for our members. Forums are a place where you can go and start a conversation about anything bike-related with other members. News is an extension of our blog, and members features members-only content such as closeouts on bikes that we have or accessories, or things like Red Sox tickets or Patriots tickets that we come across every once in a while. We'll do little raffles and events for members, and that's where you would kind of go to learn more about that. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions, you can always call or email us at 617-202-9720 or info@mybike.com.